Let's see what we've got here.
And in this future, I don't know that we can win this war.
This thing is something we've never seen before.
Mrs. John Connor is played by the very well-connected redhead Bryce Dallas Howard, daughter of Uber director Ron Howard. Her big break came in M. Night Shyamalan's The Village, and she turned blonde for Spider-Man 3.
So, Terminator has always featured pretty strong female characters. Do you think your character carries that on? As Mrs. Connor?
Yes, as Kate Connor. Well, yes, I mean, that was something that was really important to all of us, just because Linda Hamilton, of course, is such an iconic character, particularly in the second film, and such an empowered female character that McG and all of us wanted to make sure that we carried on that legacy. I mean, it's cool because she's also pregnant in this very intense world, and so there's kind of the stakes are very high for her and John because they're, you know, going to have a child.
If you saved us once in another future, then you can save us in this one.
Was that a cushion up your jumper?
Well, I had just had a baby before I did the film. So I was like, when I showed up, I was like, do I even need a pregnancy belly? No. Well, I mean, now my baby's a little older, but they did. I had a pregnancy.
That must have been weird, having just given birth and then.
I know. I was like, shouldn't this be over? I mean, but I guess it was kind of therapeutic for me in a way because it was the pregnancy without the swollen ankles and the nausea.
You sent Marati and me to provide cover for some civilians. He was one of them.
Was there a teenage boy?
I honestly don't know. They were taken into a transport. He was the only one left.
Not he, Blair. It was the only one left. Don't be naive.
It saved my life. Kate, what's gonna happen to him?
Disassembled.
You mean killed?
It may have information on Skynet.
I know he's not the enemy. I've been shot at by the enemy. That's not him.
That machine saved you only to gain access to kill all of us.
Moon Bloodgood already has the name of a sci-fi heroine, but in this she plays fighter pilot Blair Williams. With just the right mix of Korean, Irish and Dutch, it's easy to see why this cheerleader-turned-actress is one of People magazine's most beautiful people on the planet.
So you can focus on what is lost, or you can fight what is left.
I love doing action. I'm a very physical person. I like being a strong female. I loved the Terminators because it was strong female characters that could, you know, do anything that a man could do.
Like the bunker scene that you do with Sam, who plays Marcus, that's pretty intense. A lot of explosions going off. Were they real, or were they put in afterwards, or was
they were really keen on making sure that there was very little CGI. Sometimes your safety is the most important, but I'll tell you, we were running and, you know, hearing blanks going off by our ears and cork exploding, and these were long sequences where there wasn't a lot of cutting too, so it was very realistic.
Come with me if you want to live.
Russian-born new kid on the block, Anton Yelchin already has one current blockbuster role as Chekhov in Star Trek. He's about to impress with this turn as the younger version of Kyle Reese, the hero of the first Terminator movie. Beam him up.
So Anton, your first line is "Come with me if you want to live."
Yeah.
Which obviously Kyle Reese says in the first film. Says everything about it. What a hero.
I think there's a trajectory in cinema where you take a hero when he's younger and you have him be weak and awkward, and then you see him at the end of the story and is a hero. And that trajectory never felt like it could apply to Kyle Reese. You know, like I'd never see Kyle Reese as weak or unheroic. So my goal was to make him, you know, as tough as possible in this movie and as sort of strong as possible.
Go, go, go!
And did you have to pinch yourself? Because you're actually a huge Terminator fan anyway, that you're, cool, I'm Kyle Reese.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible. I mean, it's just incredible to be a part of this universe. It's incredible. It's insane.
Did you go to work every day going doo-doo, 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 doo-doo?
Every day. I go to sleep and that's all I hear. Doo-doo, doo-doo, all night. All night. It's a little annoying at this point.
This war ends tonight.
After the break, I'll be back. As we take a look at the new family of Terminator terrors, and we catch up with the cast at the European premiere.
This kind of movie is all about the pleasure that the crowd gets, the kind of adrenaline rush that you get as a group of people watching a movie of this nature. It's like a roller coaster ride.
Welcome back to Paris for the European premiere of Terminator Salvation. It's 2018 in a world where machines rule, and the resistance led by John Connor are struggling to survive.
We've been fighting a long time. We are outnumbered by machines, working around the clock without quit. And you are not alone. There are pockets of resistance all around the Earth. We are at the brink.
You scrub up well. How are you doing? Ben's been taught his whole life not to trust machines, and yet you trust Marcus.
He just gets stuck, you know, between a rock and a hard place, and it's a situation where he really ends up with no choice.
Is this just an all-action movie for boys, or will girls enjoy it too?
Well, something that's been always so wonderful about the Terminator franchise is that there's been a female-empowered character at the center of it. And so, I mean, I feel like it's a great movie for women to see because they get to see women kicking butt.
You get to watch a woman be strong and, you know, a woman be empowered and be part of the resistance.
You can let me down now, Marcus.
Any plot ideas you'd have for the trilogy, if you could make them up?
Probably a nice long love scene between Kyle Reese and a Sarah Connor prototype.
And who would you like to play Sarah?
Scarlett Johansson. Just throwing that out there.
Stay alive. In here and in here.
The next film is likely to be a present-day picture, with John Connor coming back in time. And he has to warn the militaries of the world of a coming Skynet invasion. And naturally, everybody thinks he's crazy, which is where we love our Connor character to be.
Sneaky plot ideas for the trilogy? Your own ideas?
What for any future?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I mean, I just, you know, humbly wait to see what people think of this one, and if they have an appetite for any others, and then we'll start thinking about story.
We will want you back, that's for sure.
Well, I hope so.
Thanks a lot. Enjoy tonight.